to support Crystal Master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Be they man or pom, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
Now, where shall we head?
Seems the castle walls are reached
From
by
day
a flight
to
of
night,
stairs ahead.
this area feels completely different.
Well met, sir. Carelessness kills quick as steel on the field of war. Pray take care, sir.
At present, seems like Vulnerable may be found innocent.
Welcome back, sir. Then the Griffin is defeated. Blessed relief, that. All who walk Grancis roads will rest easier for it. 'Tis welcome news, too, for trade. You and the others who fought have my thanks, Arisen.
Enjoying yourself, are you?
Yes. I owe you an apology, sir. A ring? You mean me to wear it? Do you quite realize the meaning of such an act, sir? I'll not decline it, mind. A favor from the Arisen is a great honor indeed. My thanks. The Duke's soldiers are a hopelessly unwieldy lot. It takes an age to prepare for anything. What use is pomp and ceremony when it keeps us from the front lines where we are needed? Sadly, my position in the court affords me little say in such matters. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir.
At present, seems like Faunable may be found innocent.
'Twas a fearsome foe, but our task is done.
Carelessness kills quick as steel on the field of war. Pray take care, sir.
Up there, the stronghold is awfully high up.
We must not hasten to confront the Dragon Master.
The Great Wall.
'Twas built to keep all manner of beasts from Grancis.
'Tis a grander structure than the other holds we've seen. This fortress is meant to protect Grancis from the dragon.
It
It's a
in
heavy onus
Questo?
the men here bear.
Cheers. I welcome the diversion. I know 'tis improper to say so, though it's the proofs are... There's always some which brings writs of... Quite the... And why not? If you've... I'll just... My prices ebb and flow with the tides of the trial. Still, no interest. Now, let us talk of business. Now, let us talk of business. Pray, call again soon.
Tis your hometown, is it not?
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
They say the faith sends believers to the Grand Cathedral on the mainland. Heathen is. The church gathers accounts from any who saw the dragon. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment. So be it.
So many beds.
Seems a fair place to rest.
All well and good to study the worm, indeed. But I fear time for letters and books is a luxury we don't have. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment. So be it. All well and good to study the worm, indeed. But I fear time for letters and books is a luxury we don't have. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment. So be it.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Quite tidy, this room.
Linger in the water over long, and the brine may come for you. Any boats?
You can
Just as
see
you'd
me.
expect for a fishing village.
Then you are one known to the dragon, bound within the eternal realm. I have dire need of the Arisen's strength. Please, sir, will you lend me your aid? You have my eternal thanks. You speak now to a shadow of sorts. My flesh resides elsewhere. I would take you there now, if it please you. I ask you, is that the fate you've chosen of your own will? You are Arisen. We stand now on Bitter Black Isle, far as sea from the cove we departed. I would ask you to explore its depths. Were it possible, I would not send you off with so meager an explanation. But I fear I myself do not know it better. My past, my aims in coming here, all of it is lost, as in a fog. All I know is that I, like you, was called here, and am bound to stay. I sensed you in the distance, and called to you for help. I knew somehow, as by instinct, that you could grant the wish of the one who dwells below. Just as I know my role here is to aid you in that pursuit.
I sense an aura much like your own from her, Master.
Shall we rest before pressing on?
The verdict draws near. We'd best prepare. 'Tis a port crystal, Master.
So quiet.
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
We can take on curatives and other supplies for our journey here.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
It is difficult to breathe
Knowing a
down
living
here.
stone is close at hand is a welcome relief to a pond.
Shall we rest before pressing on?
The verdict draws near. We'd best prepare.
What meaning
Tis a
do you
port
suppose
crystal,
those
Master.
stones hold?
This is a place quite restful to my kind. Why not avail?
They say the faith sends believers to the Grand Cathedral on the mainland, even as we speak. The church gathers accounts from any who saw the dragon. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it.
Do not antagonize the villagers, lest they lose their trust in you. The inn seats offer a place for my kind to speak and receive guidance.
Seems these rooms are frequented by peddlers and the like.
The verdict draws near. We'd best prepare. 'Tis a port crystal, Master.
This is a place quite restful to my kind. So quiet.
How did the day find you?
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
Hey there.
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on.
I hear no end of praise for your feat. An audience, have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
Have you equipment to enhance? I recall a spot we may rest not far from here. The fiends are swift. We're near the beast's nest. Let's soften. Sever the tail to weaken the beast! Burn them to earth!
Let's circle round the back! Any that would target the Arisen are mine. The tail is severed! Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Monsters Arisen! Ready yourself!
seems it leads outside.
This looks interesting.
What's this?
Others are at your side. They're a threat when we're unified. Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Such bounty.
We have triumphed.
Tis a prodigious load sleeps here.
This looks interesting.
Fornible's inquest will soon begin.
What meaning
Let's
do you
deliver
suppose
our
those
findings.
stones hold?
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fornival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Guilty. Whereas you have deceived your fellow man to sate your avarice, the court sentences you to life imprisonment. This inquest is hereby ended.
Our task is done. Let us report our progress.
All these workers going about their business. How lively.
Carelessness kills quick as steel on the field of war. Pray take care, sir.
Hail.
Word of Fornival's verdict has come. He was judged guilty. It was a fair trial and thorough. Justice was done, thanks in great part to your efforts. I am not without pity for him and his house, but such are the wages of wickedness. And for you, sir, the wages of diligence. Take it with my thanks.
Enjoying yourself, are you?
I owe you an apology, sir. I confess dismissing talk of Arisen with the other old tales I heard at my nurse's teat. But your actions leave little room for doubt. I am impressed. The Duke's soldiers are a hopelessly unwieldy lot. It takes an age to prepare for anything. What use is pomp and ceremony when it keeps us from the front lines where we are needed? Sadly, my position in the court affords me little say in such matters. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir.
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I've more tasks that require your attention. Pray. It grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days past. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm. The Worm King's ring. The band was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. Will you do it, sir? You would do well to begin by asking the men and women of the castle what they know. That ring is a treasure to all Grancis, and a symbol of the Duke's authority. It must be found.
Good Aldous told me there's been sign of thieving within the castle. Even should they escape sight, the castle's construction hinders all who do not know it well. Our villain had a guide, or had some occasion to grow familiar with the castle.
I've heard talk. You're the Arisen, eh? It's quite an honor to be employed by the Duke himself.
Ah, the good Arisen. I thought I'd smelled something fishy about.
I heard a report of an unfamiliar man seen within the castle's halls. They say he had the look of that sorcerer.
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I've more tasks that require your attention. This theft is fast... It pain...
If there's talk of a sorcerer, it'll be Solomon, no doubt. I'd hoped we were rid of that rat for good, but the pilfered ring does bear...
It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir.
Salamet. 'Tis a name that calls up bitter memories. Time was the Duke held a council of magic scholars here in Gran Soren, tasked with ensorceling grimoires and trinkets. Salamet sat at the head of the council. His genius was unmatched, save by his ambitions. Once their research bore fruit, Salamet betrayed his grace and fled with the findings. He disappeared, leaving the corpses of his fellow scholars in his wake. I know not by what design he would reveal himself now. Perhaps...
It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir.
Let's hear from some others. Surely someone witnessed Salamet fleeing. Someone must know of this Salamet.
Carelessness kills quick as steel on the field of war. Pray take care, sir.
Someone must know.
A sorcerer, eh? Can't say as I've heard tell of... No, wait. There is rumor going around of a queerly dressed man skulking about the quarry. More than his dress is odd if he's hanging around that place with no reason.
Salamet is an infamous archmage. He's often been seen in the ancient quarry. This passage links South and Central Grancis.
Tis a sorcerer we face. We must be ready for anything.
Let's press on.
Well, well. The Arisen. Toast of all Grand Sorin. Does the work of all mankind's savior truly afford the time to go hunting petty thieves? If you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
The first strike shall be mine.
The path splits.
Do not let go!
I'll hamper it.
The cat has claws, and more rigged than the fools in the Duke's Guard, I'll grant. But alas, I've not the time to gain, sir. Farewell.
We've lost him. Shall we return to Grand Sorin for now? What's this? 'Tis not the last we've heard of Solomon, I'll warrant. Let's speak to Sir Aldous. Shall we return to Grand Sorin for now? Shall we return to Grand Sorin for now?
Tis a port crystal, Master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Now, where shall we head? Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead. These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right.
Carelessness kills quick as steel on the field of war. Pray take care, sir.
A watchtower, perhaps? Watching over what?
They're armed, Master.
Kill them all!
That one! They attack in quick succession.
Arisen, I am at your side.
Go the blood! What's it to be?
Very well. I wonder where it leads.
That one! Kill them all!
Truly, the Arisen is a profession given to leisure. Or do you hope to earn your meals catching stray wizards for fear of actually facing the dragon? Alas, I'm not one for company. Let us be done with this. You've come to your journey's end! Worm King's ring is a talisman of incomparable character. A vessel worthy of housing the whole of my magic. What sublime bliss! What heady rapture! Yes, I will see my dream made reality. My essence, my very soul would inhabit the ring. In it, I shall be reborn unto life everlasting. Talisman!
All that remains is to see the ring safely to Sir Aldous. Would that we had seen this place at the height of its glory. Francis is well to be rid of such a man. Let's return to the capital. Looks more a ritual hall than a rooftop, this.
This looks interesting.
Is well old, this place. Who built it? And for what purpose? Treasure, perhaps?
This looks interesting.
The Worm King's ring. A potent treasure indeed. Sir Aldous awaits us. What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. Where shall we head?
The gods do have much to worry.
Well met, sir. Carelessness kills quick as steel on the field of war. Pray take care, sir.
Hail.
Salamet is here in Grancis yet. That much is certain. Seek out travelers, peddlers, anyone walking the roads. Someone. We must find him. The ring is reclaimed. I haven't the words to express my esteem, sir. A talisman of such power must be kept from those who would use it for ill purpose. The Duke will see it well guarded, and the faults in the castle's security mended. Pray let this lead us all to take greater care in the future. For now, you have my thanks.
Yes? I owe you an apology, sir. I confess dismissing talk of Arisen with the other old tales I heard at my nurse's teat. But your actions leave little room for doubt. I am impressed. The Duke's soldiers are a hopelessly unwieldy lot. It takes an age to prepare for anything. What use is pomp and ceremony when it keeps us from the front lines where we are needed? Sadly, my position in the court affords me little say in such matters. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir. You've earned my thanks. It makes a man grateful for agile allies. I envy your freedom, sir.
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I've more tasks that require your attention. Pray, I'd a task I wished entrusted to you, sir. But Sir Mercedes insisted it be hers instead. Though she is a knight come in good faith to aid us, she remains daughter to Hearthstone's. It does my heart no ease to see her undertake such a... Alas, in the face of her ardent petition, there was naught I could do, but... Can I ask that you at least accompany her, sir? My thanks, Arisen. Pray go and speak to Sir Mercedes.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine. I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. And surely you've won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself. You have my thanks. This matter concerns Lord Julian as well. There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the North. He set out for the hold himself some time ago. But there, someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty. I would forbid you from interceding, but I will not stop you from
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
The Stone of the North is not so far from the capital. I'll guide you.
It is difficult to breathe down here.
Best we rested here.
This spring will ease our weary...